And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Farmers. At guard, number 3, Gage Rankin. At the other guard, number 5, Braylon Barton. At forward, number 11, Zach Taylor. At the other forward, number 22, Logan Morris. And at center, number 24, Keontre Barnes. The Farmers are coached by Marty Lozier and assisted by Nathan Schroeder and Donovan Benson. And now the starting lineup for your Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. Starting at guard, number 24, Dalton Huffman. Starting at the other guard, number 11, Dalton Strode. And starting up forward, number 10, Carter Alleman. And starting at the other forward, number 5, Jalen Conway. And at center, number 3, Ezra Mason. The Spartans are coached by head coach Tyler Snyder and assisted by Steve Martin.
Hello and welcome to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH as we get set here for the varsity contest between the Farmington Farmers and the BPC Spartans. This game brought to you by our pregame sponsor, JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell and cheer the Spartans on to victory. 3-ball, that one will be off for Farmington real quick, but that's going to be tipped off the hands of Conley as they'll swing it off and back around. Out towards that far side, that was Zach Taylor on the attempt. And they're trying to get it inside. Back up top and around. He'll probably take the, ooh, I thought he was going to take that shot there. They're playing the defense pretty much against themselves. Misses that shot, rebounded by Dalton Huffman. That's exactly what you want to do when you're going against a team that's this good. Really what you want to do is be able to get them off balance with the passing.
And you also want to attack the paint as well because they have a really good center up there. Really good center. However, the
fighting for a round. That's going to be tipped off by Conley, and we'll, oh, white ball or off-white? It'll be a white ball, I guess. We'll have to check.
You just barely got a little bit on it.
You were about to talk, and I realized, oh, crap, that was our house mic that we were using here announcing with, so I had to turn you down real quick. 7:01, it remains still nothing. High pass over to Strode. And they need to control those. That's what killed the Spartans in the JV contest, was those easy steals on some lackadaisical type passing. Back around to Ezra Mason at the top of the key.
And we said this earlier in the JV team, too. We expect this game to be heavily defense. You'll have the occasional scoring, but expect a lot of blocks, a lot of steals, and a lot of rebounds.
And a lot of scoring, too. Pretty much they play with 110%, 24/7. Rebound by Huffman. Huffman will be in for 2. First points of the game for Dalton Huffman. Back around at the top of the key. They'll go right side on the lob and can't get in. That's going to be too low. Now you know that they're going to be trying things like that when you've got a player down there like Barnes.
He is electrifying. As someone that has seen him played before, he is he is a player that can make your team.
Conley
have a-
drives left, back out towards Mason. Mason trying to get it inside on the post up to Carter Allman. Strode will have the ball at the top. Back towards Mason. Ezra, he's going to turn around, put it up, misses. Dalton Huffman there for the rebound, and he'll pull it out towards Ezra. Baseline gets between. It's going to be blocked out of the way by Barnes.
Yep, and that's going to be the name that you hear all night.
Pretty much all game long. As he's down there, got that great wingspan, as he's already shown there with a couple of blocks. Inside to Conley. Conley on the turnaround. Gets one man to jump, puts it up, and misses. As really, if you're going to win this game as the Spartans, you got to make sure you get those. The foul will be called, so 2 shots upcoming. Ezra Mason will be called with the foul, his first team first. After tying the shoe, we'll get set for the first of 2 free throws for the Farmers. As he'll hit the first one.
Farmington shooting is really good within the paint, so expect them to try to go for that a lot today.
There we go. And to anybody new, apologies with our scoreboard system. Sometimes it can be a little slow and it doesn't want to put the points up when I say to. It waits for the second time that I hit the button to do it. As that'll go in. Set to come into the game will be Caden Palm. He'll switch in for Ezra Mason. A little bit more height.
You're going to need that against this Farmington team right here.
And you're also going to need speed as they get set for the wrap. Back out on open lane right there. Puts it up 2 for Dalton Huffman.
Yep. And they're attacking Barnes too, so that's something that might be crucial.
Coach Snyder telling them, oh, why are we going back? Why are we going back? We got to be playing aggressively, got to be attacking. They look to go towards that left side. In the corner, back out top. Hands up, open lane, puts it up, and 2. That's Gage Rankin for 2.
And Farmington likes that full court press right here, so you'll see that a lot throughout the game.
4-4, puts it up underneath the basket too much. He's going to turn around and try to get that steal. As 4-4, 4:44 remaining in this first quarter. Man, it always just surprised me how fast these first quarters go. Every game, it shocks me.
Well, that's just because everyone's running out the gate and wanting to go like that.
3 ball for Farmington. That'll hit. Zach Taylor missed the first one, gets the second attempt. As they'll give the Farmers a 3-point lead. Well, it should have. I don't know why our scoreboard system is saying they didn't. There we go. A long ball, wide open, blocked out of the way.
And who else other than Barnes?
Puts it up, and that's going to be tipped around, picked up by Conley. And that was probably a block for Huffman. We'll give it to him. I don't keep track of blocks, but we'll give it to him. Strode hits the 3 of his own.
Ooh, buddy, we're going to be in for a good game tonight.
As long as both teams just kind of keep their heads up, if you start banking on shots, you're going to start, missing some long ones. You can't hold your head. You can't get frustrated. That's going to be a pretty much one-way ticket to losing this game against 2 very tightly contested matchups. Out be Barnes in the corner. Gets set at his shooter. That's going to be called for the reach. Dalton Strode not able to get around with that one. It's also going to be an issue. We got to see what the fouling is like when it comes to reach-ins, when it comes to rebounds, stuff like that. How ticky-tack are they going to be compared to other games? Tanner Kleindent's coming into the game, as well as Kyle Litchfield and Chandler. Oh, I can't read my own handwriting. Go to Chandler Wysand. There we go.
This game might also come down to which team has more fouls by the end of it, because who knows? Some player might foul out real soon.
Shot is off. That'll miss. Rebounded by Conley. You know what my favorite thing of this game is so far?
What?
Can you take a wild guess on there? It'll be, a turnover call. Farmington gets it at half court.
Backcourt violation, that.
Yep. Favorite thing is Farmington uniforms.
Yeah, you can actually see
I
the
can
numbers.
read the numbers. I had such an issue with that JV squad. As we get set, drives down towards the right side. 7-7, still your score here with 3 minutes remaining in the third. Excuse me, the first. Back up top. Tanner, you got to grab that. Shot for Barnes, 3 misses. Goes out, Kleindenst with it. Caden to Conley, and that's what you got to be able to do as a defense is find little soft passes and take advantage. You got to get those steals. Drive by Conley, puts it up, back out towards Strode for 3, and it's just going to be a little bit short. He backed up making sure that he could get that 3, but he probably could have just took it there, and that would have been perfect. Mason set to come back in as it's going to be hands all over. We'll see if it's Conley or Kleindenst with the foul. As Braden Barker and Ezra Mason come back in, it will be Conley gets his first team third. Back in the game also for Farmington. Looks like Caden Runyon.
I can hear Coach get loud over there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Looks like Braden came in and told the wrong person to come out as Tanner is out there. Has to switch back around. Can't leave somebody wide open as that 3 will miss. It'll be last touched by Farmington.
Just barely got off his foot right there.
Yeah, it's very close. I thought for sure that was going to go towards the Farmers. As Conley gets set to come back in the game for Strode.
And then and right now, as we told earlier, that press is going to be.
Strode looks like he just got hit below the belt. He's going to take a little bit of a rest. Back out towards Caden Palm. Caden Palm for 3. Misses. It's going to be rebounded. Barker's all over him. Going to get away with a little bit of push there. Braden Barker, he's just a great post-up player. Just a perfect stereotypical post-up man. That's what you need. So it's going to be a foul. They will call it on Braden. But down low, he's able to play a little bit of volleyball, as that's not the right button. Went to give the team fouls for the Spartans. There we go. Team 4th. Shot is up, that'll miss, tipped around. They'll swing it back out. Wide open lane for the drive as they're going to swing it towards the left. Takes the 3. That'll be off and out the backboard. Spartans with the ball, and Coach not liking the lack of rebounding. It's been tipping around. It's one thing with the JV game that I saw. Not a lot of rebounding as people were trying to grab the ball. It is rolling all over, tipped up and around. Everybody going for a tip to get it out of the way as you got 2 teams that are tall. You know, nobody's going up to grab. Everybody's trying to tip out of the way.
Yeah.
1:20 remaining. 1:20 remaining. Ezra goes into Conley. Conley at the 3-point line. He's going to drive inside, gets it tipped out. It'll be last touched by Conley. So it will be turnover for the Farmers with 1:10 remaining.
Very good low-scoring game right now. These are the type of games that old school football, not old school football, old school basketball enjoyers like. Getting in the paint and getting dirty.
Right down below on the backside. Is able to come back out. That was a prime opportunity to take the lead there. Got to be able to make those chances, and that's going to go in for the nice slash. That is Logan Morse for 2. Farmers take the lead, 9-7. Conley with the ball, 42 seconds remaining. Pass out towards Ezra Mason. As he gets it inside, there'll be a defensive foul.
Farmington's first foul.
1-4, yep. Caden Runyon, his first team foul. Strode back into the game, switching out with Conley. And I'm able to see the numbers, but I'm still having a hard time being able to see what the referees' calls are for fouls, so I do apologize if I get a wrong foul. Right there, Tanner Kleindenst, up and in. That's what you got to use when you got somebody like Tanner Kleindenst that can jump over the moon and grab some stars on the way. 25 seconds remaining on the drive. Gets past Ezra. Open 3. That one will miss. Man, 3s are just not falling for this Farmington team so far. Back out to Barnes. Maybe he can hit one as that one rattles out as 2. And once again, instead of grabbing the rebound, they're just tipping around. And that's a foul from behind and 2. Strode will be called for his second foul, team 6th, as already, 5th. Spartans already one more to go in the bonus. So that one will fall for Kyle Litchfield. Excuse me. He hits the three-point play. Once again, can't read my own handwriting. Love that. 10 seconds left, has to pass out, and that's going to be a wrong pass from behind, and that's going to be another 2 points for the Farmers. You got to go for the ball here. 14-9. Last second shot will be off. So at the end of one, 14-9 in a really fast-paced game. It's going to be a great one to watch. We'll take a break and be back on TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital, McDonough District Hospital Athletic Trainers, and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
So as we get to the second quarter action right now, as the Farmers are up by 5 against the Spartans, it may not seem like that big of a deal, but here's the thing, in a very defensive game like this, when you are up by 5, that seems like a mile, and Farmington will not stop against you. So you have to play your A game now if you're Spartans. After a very much first quarter of mistakes, you got to fix them up right now.
Gunnar Ullman back out there for the Spartans as he passes over towards Dalton Strode to get set. Ullman with the drive, puts it up, and he's going to get fouled. So 2 shots upcoming for Carter Ullman. Second team foul for the Farmers. We'll see who they call it upon. 32. Is 32 out there? Yes, indeed. That is Sam Gronwald. It's one of those, I always forget if they're going right to left or left to right because they're switching so many times. I have to say 23 or 32. Which one is it going to be? First shot for Ullman will fall.
Looking to make the second shot to make it a one-possession game.
As he does. 2 for 2 at the line. Looking to trap, has to pass out towards the left side. Now get back, That's what coach, once they pass that half-court line, they scream, get back, and getting that zone defense that works well for the Spartans. Able to get some steals on that full-court trap, a little bit of just a 2-man operation there for him. Inside to Barker. Passes back out 3. That one will miss. Tipped up just out of the way a little bit. Shot is up, and that one will fall. 2 for Sam Gronwald.
Tough defense from Farmington. Driving up the court here.
1:16. 7 minutes remaining. Looking out inside to Barker. Barker on the top of the key. Drive by Dalton. Dalton passes back up to Dalton. That's Strode to Huffman as coach is not happy at all. Guess not running the play he predicted. As he has to pass back out 3 for Carter Ullman will be off. And get back as now we got 2 Spartan defenders behind the ball as it's going to tipped around and stolen away by Dalton Huffman, but he's going to be out of bounds. Conley coming back into the game. 6:30 remaining. Whew. Wish somebody would open up one of these side doors.
Yeah. Feel real nice to get some of that cold Midwestern ale right now.
We got 8 of them. We could use at least one. 16-11. driving baseline, has the pick, but decided to come back out on the right side, and Conley anticipates it just a little bit slow. Back out to Sam. Sam passes back up top. Shot is up, and 3.
3 from the big boy.
That is number 40. I don't have a number 40 on any of my rosters. I love it. So we'll try our best. To be honest, I do believe that kind of looks like Jack from the JV game. Blocking foul. Blocking foul. Carter Alleman gets the blocking foul. Of all the people to call a blocking foul, Carter Alleman has picked up like 17 charges so far this year. He has picked up charge after charge after charge. Wow.
A lot of people not happy with that.
Well, no, because Carter doesn't get blocking fouls. Gets the rebound and puts it up. Oh, he's going to get hit. He hit hard. Wait, hold on. Are they going to call a foul on Dalton Huffman? We have a player hurt. As he hit the ground hard. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. They'll look at Barnes. He took a heck of a fall there.
Yeah. He was able to get up and walk off the court.
Yeah, he'll be able to get up and walk off. He's just going to take a little break, get some water. I guess they're going to call the foul on Dalton Huffman. But, man,
the referees are discussing what they're going to do right now.
They will call the 1-and-1 because it technically was a defensive foul on a loose ball. But I tell you, it's hard to not get a foul there when you got a player jumps over you, lands on top of you, and you get the foul.
Yeah.
That's one of the hard situations. So you got a pile of people and people that can jump up. So coming out of the huddles, Coach Schneider not happy at all, as there goes the clipboard. Feels like I'm back, 9-10 years ago. I was watching my brother's games, and we were taking bets on how long it'd take former Coach Colston here at BBC to, first thing he'd do, take off the suit jacket, and then he'd break a clipboard, and then it was pretty much stages of how mad he'd get during the games.
What's the over-under of him chucking a water bottle?
I don't know. That's going to be a jump ball off the miss, and it will go towards Farmington. They'll keep it underneath the basket. 5:46 remaining. 19-11. Looking outside. Swings back across. Inside pass has to go across. 3 ball once again to Mystery Man 30, and that one will miss. If anybody from Farmington is watching, please put into our chat who number 40 for Varsity is. I do believe it's a JV player, but I don't know their faces enough to actually say who it is. It'd be greatly appreciated. If not, at halftime, we'll run down to there and get his name. Back across to him. Down to Sam.
Lots of passing from Farmington. Tipped
up and going to be stolen away. Osmond Perelku into the game now. 5 minutes remaining, 19-11. Osmond on drives left side, puts it up, and he's going to get fouled. Shots or no, we'll see. I don't know if he had enough there. They'll call that one on, let's see, that was 23.
Mm-hmm. And he goes
22,
to the line.
excuse me. Call that one on Logan Morse. He will go to the line, so 2 shots upcoming. First shot for Perelku will be off. Coming into the game will be Gage Rankin. Let's check here. Now, this is one of the small little pitfalls of doing everything at once on as one player will hit the ground, misses both. Apologies if our scoreboard is a little bit slow. I'm trying to do stats, announce, and do the scoreboard at the same time.
Well, at least you don't got camera work on top of that.
Well, yeah. I've done it before, though. Shot, Barnes, 3, misses. Gets the rebound, that is Morse. Back around, a 3-ball, again misses. Man, if Farmington would be hitting shots right now, they'd be up by a lot more. Turnaround, Osmond's going to take it up himself, and he just gets completely blocked. Can't do much against it. His arms are pretty much about as tall as he is. Morse on the pickup. Palm set to comes back into the game for the Spartans. Drives left side. Skip pass and across. Inside to Barnes. He comes back up. 3 opportunity. That one will be off. Gets another rebound. Zach Taylor hit 1-3 earlier today. Man, he's just been 0 for 4 or so. Puts it up as he gets it. Barnes puts it over the defense. And he gets the shot, but, you know, that was pretty great defense by Carter and Huffman to be able to stand there, hold your ground, and don't come down, don't go across, you know, just stand straight like a statue, and they really won't call the foul on you. As that one falls for Ezra Mason, finally getting some shots up as they're going to be quick turnaround for the Farmers trying to get another shot in. 3:17 remaining, 21-13. Shot is up, and that one will hit from 3. Gage Rankin gets his 5th point of the game.
No fouls. No, my bad. There were fouls earlier in the quarter.
Pass out. Osmond gets the screen. As you can hear Coach say using, he takes one step and picks up his dribble, man. Mason pulls back inside. Shot for Huffman. He wanted the foul. Won't get it. 3 players set to come in for BPC. Caden Palm, Tanner Kleindenz, and Braden Barker. 3-ball. That one will be off. Rebounded by Strode. As they skip past to Ezzy on the drive right side. Drive by Allman. Allman's going to put it up, and they'll call the blocking foul. And another one, man, I might have to go back and look, but that looked pretty good for a charge.
Yep.
I've had a couple of these that, man, I thought they'd be perfect. In any case, 2 shots upcoming for Carter Allman.
2:22 to go.
2-2-2 in the second. And looking back, he got hit and took one little step behind before he fell. Just the littlest of tips.
Barnes
We've
is
got
out
to
the
make
game.
our free throws. You can hear Coach Snyder screaming as, man, they've missed 2, 3, 4, 5 already. As he hits that one. Barker in. Now down to 2. Oh, man. Had a wide open man down low. Has to pick up his defense. Backing around to the left side. Going to go into the top of the key. Tipped and stolen away as right there. That's what Coach has been screaming this entire game. Osmond Perelku goes up for 2. Misses, but Tanner's right there, and he's going to lose the ball, but Perelku's right there to pick it up. Strode gets it into the left side. Osmond now in the corner. Gets the screen, puts it up, and 2 for Osmond Perelku. Spartans put it up again on the steal. Tanner Kleindenz for 2. That's what Coach has been trying to get him to do, is just get that quick steal, start picking up the pace. They're a great run and gun team. They've been just playing a little scared, it seems.
Yep.
24-18 now. Hands up, hands up. You've been saying it all game. As it's going to be tipped around, and able to come up with it are the Farmers. Thought it was going to be stolen again. 3-ball as that one will fall. Man, Zach Taylor for 3. I mean, you don't want to open up the lane, but at the same time, you want to be defending a little bit out on those kind of far shooters. He's going to get hacked a couple of times. Turnaround pass to Palm. That's Caden, excuse me. Just said Connor a couple, like 7 or 8 times. 3-ball for Tanner Kleindenz. That'll hit. Tanner Kleindenz for 3.
And just like that, the Spartans are right back in this game.
As Tanner can dunk, he can pass, he jumps over the moon and grabs down stars, and now he can hit 3-pointers, I guess. Pass back on the drive. He's going to put it up, and Palm with the defense. Not going to work. 2 for Logan Morse. His 6th out towards Palm.
26
Palm
to
is
go.
trapped in the corner. 25 seconds remaining. Has to pass over towards Perelku. Perelku has Tupple man down low in the far side. He's going to turn it around for Barker. Braden misses. He's going to get his own rebound. He's going to put it back up, and that'll be 2. Post-game working well for the Spartans here near the end of this quarter. The only bad thing is, 5 seconds remaining as Osman Perelku 3, 2. Put it up, kid. Get the foul as he trips. There was no foul. There's no foul. Oh, so he's going to be angry about that one. They'll say no foul. And that doesn't bode well for the Spartans because that referee just chucked in. He's not looking happy. Referee staring at the sideline for the Spartans. Ah, great. So we got players mad, we got referees mad, we got fans mad. What else can go wrong?
I mean, we have to get mad then.
We'll take a timeout and be back here at halftime on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 29-23 your score. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are gonna watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Some farmers I know swear by a name, say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 29-23, your halftime score. It's a fast-playing game, but not as many shots as you thought coming in. Multiple fast players, as I just sent Tegan down there to go get the name of number 40 with my pen. So you guys are going to get to hear me do math in my head as we get set for the halftime stats. Lead scoring, it appears, is tied at 6 for Farmington. Zach Taylor with 2 threes and Logan Morse with 3 twos. Also with 5, Gage Rankin. 3 for Kyle Litchfield. 2 for Contrary Barnes. 2 for Sam Gronwald. And 3 for Mystery Man number 40. We'll get his name in just a second when Tegan gets his way back up here from looking at the official book. For the Spartans, looks like lead scoring with 7, Tanner Kleindenst. 4 for Dalton Huffman. 3 for Carter Ullman. 3 for Dalton Strode. 2 for Ezra Mason. 2 for Osmond Perelku. And 2 for Braden Barker. 3 minutes remaining here in the halftime as the Spartans still not out of the locker room. I'm going to talk over a little bit more. Most likely defensive strategies. Offensively, things have kind of been working for them. But defensively, they need to just quicken up, pretty much. That's what they need to do. Got to be able to go through the different situations that they have found themselves in, being players down low, getting points for them, getting 3 balls, open threes a lot. Farmington could be up a lot more if they would be hitting 3-pointers. I bet there's probably like 7 or 8 threes that they have missed already, and about 3 or 4 of those were wide open. Of course, can't do everything when it comes to stats, so I don't know exactly for sure. But looking around, they can get some 3 balls going for them. If Farmington could keep up this pace that they're working for, and we'll see if Barnes will play in this second half. Didn't play in the last little bit of the second quarter after falling, hitting his head pretty hard. We'll see. He's out there shooting balls, so I assume he'll be ready to go for the third and fourth quarters. As I guessed it, here we go. Yep, Jack Gronwald is 40. See, I guessed that. I thought it was him. However, there's no way I was going to ever say it's exactly him 100%. So that is Jake Gronwald with 3. As
Ladies
we
and
get you
gentlemen,
back up here, 1:37 remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have solved the mystery. Call us Scooby-Doo or Mystery Incorporated or whatever it is.
See, this is why I normally do games alone. It's funny, I was down there doing A-Town yesterday with Carter Stroot helping us a couple of times on replacement, and got him on the mic, and we were announcing. He was talking about stuff. It's only been his second time announcing or whatever. And he'd say something, and I'd go silent for about 2 seconds, and he'd just go, "That was dumb, wasn't it?" And I go, "No, you're fine. I just wasn't saying anything." And then he'd say something, and I go, "Oh, you're really gonna say that live on air?" And he goes, "What was it? What did I do something wrong?" I just sat there. I messed with that kid, that poor kid.
Lord.
Thankfully, by about the third quarter, he realized it, and he started trying to make jokes back at me. But you know, you have to have fun in games. You know, you can't. It's a great thing about doing these streams on YouTube is I don't have to be a 200% professional.
You just got to be
fun.
You just got to be pro. Forget the professional. Just got to be pro.
I'm good with I'm a good announcer.
I'm an guy.
Meh. A mediocre. Acceptable. An acceptable is a very good thing to be.
Just barely average.
Just barely average, but you don't want to be completely average. Just like a one step above.
Yeah.
Like scoring, let's say, like a 80 on a test in college. You're like, it's just barely above average. Just good enough. That is very good enough.
It's a B.
Third quarter on the way. 29-23. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Also brought to you by Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank's Bushnell branch, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all of your banking needs. Come visit the banker-friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. Man, I thought Caden had that one down. 3:37 remaining as Farmington gets set up on the offense.
And you got to think for Farmington that one of the things that they talked about during halftime is hitting those threes, because they've been killing them all game.
Barnes out there. Dalton Huffman on the steal, puts it up, and that'll be 2 for Dalton Huffman. He's got 6. Spartans trying to tell him to get down, get back. 29-25. Back out to the corner. On the drive, right side. Looks out to 3. Puts it up, and that'll miss. Gets his own rebound, picks it back out to the top of the key. Back to the left side, puts the 3 up, and that one will miss. Gets the rebound. Spartans just need to get set and rebound some. Back around to that section. Barnes with it. Back up top. They'll just keep on swinging around. They'll find an empty hole, something to go through as they turn around. Can't take advantage on the miss as they come back around, but now Spartans open lane, puts it up for 2. Logan Morse for 2.
Oh, gotcha.
3 for Caden Palm, will miss, gets the rebound. That's going to be tipped out by the Farmers, will stay with BPC.
I got you.
31-25. 5:38 remaining. Trying to get it. He's got it towards Ezra Mason in the left side corner. Passes back up top to Dalton Huffman. Passes. Well, thought he was going to pass, but has to wait a second. It's going to be stolen away by Morris. Morris on the fast break right there. Puts it up for 2. Logan Morris gets another. Lead scorer so far for the Farmers, 33-25, 5:19 remaining in this third quarter. Drive, and he's going to run right into a brick wall as it's going to be tipped and stolen away by Gage Rankin. Back to the right side. Inside to Barnes, back around. 3, wide open, Rankin.
That's good.
Timeout taken by BPC. As once again, they get a little bit of a fast break opportunity. They get some momentum, and then boom, the defense just been killing them so far. 5:01 remaining.
It's tough to go up against this defense. And if you're just Bushnell, you have to fight it. No matter what, you're going to have to find a way to make lanes and get open through it. The only issue is it seems that they haven't found it yet, but eventually there have been open players throughout that court, so there's a possibility that they have a chance to change.
This game brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb supports BPC Athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MyDC. That is 6932. They also perform DOT CDL physicals for just $85. Excuse me.
I actually closed the lens. I was confused. No, I got it back. I was just making sure you guys had something. I was like, well, what did I just do? And then I fixed it.
5:01 to go in this third quarter.
Had to make sure that they didn't mess with the film camera for BPC. Accidentally hit the lens shut and didn't know how to open it back up. 36-25, 4:58 remaining. Here in the third quarter. Strode with the ball, has to pass back over towards Palm. So he's going to go back to Strode. Strode for the long three-pointer. That'll miss. Tipped up and rebounded by Barnes. Who else? On the fast break, Morse puts it up for 2 as Dalton does not fall well, and they're going to take a timeout. He went hard for that and fell right on his knee. We'll take a quick break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 38-25 your score. Taking the ball out will be Mason. See, drives, passes back out. Fast break this moves. Mason gets set. Going to go right side this time. Has a couple of shooters come back up top for him. He's going to lose the ball, passes out to Palm, and just a little bit too far, but it's going to be last touched by Barnes. BPC will keep the ball. 38-25. 4:07 remaining in the third. Conley with it. Get over towards Palm. Caden on offense, back out towards Mason. Mason going to drive. Looks to swing it back to up top to Conley as they try to set up an offense set. Conley for 3. That'll rattle out. Rebounded by Huffman. Huffman puts it up, back, and shot is missed. Rebounded by Barnes. Conley there. Almost gets the steal. They're going to, man, they didn't call a foul on that. I thought that was going to be a reach. In any case, drives it inside, gets away with a little bit of a push, and it'll be a jump ball.
To the Farmers.
Man, oh man, oh man.
That's a very quick jump ball.
It might be a little bit of a makeup call. A couple of fouls they'll let go. In any case, 3:33 in the third. 38-25 your score. Pass way high towards Barnes. Almost loses it, and Conley Jones tries to get the steal. Back down into the corner. As they set it back up. Inside pass, tipped around, and last touch by Barnes. Spartan ball with 3:13 remaining. Tanner Kleindenz back into the game, switching in with Dalton Huffman. This game brought to you by Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for a personal and business bank, as well as home and agricultural lending. At its trust department, stop on the main branch for, oh, that's going to be a foul. 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cold Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
3:05 to go in this quarter.
Carter Allman going to take the ball out, passes over towards Ezra Mason. Ezra goes right side, back up top to Palm. Caden Palm for three. It will be just off to the left. Yeah, 3-on-2 advantage, puts it up, and Morris for two. He's the lead scorer by half a mile. As picks up the ball in the trap, has to go out towards Conley. Conley has Carter in too hard of a pass. As Perelku as well as Braden Barker back into the game, switching out with Carter Allman and Caden Palm. Inside pass out towards top of the key. Lob, boom. And they'll call the late foul. That will be on Barker. On the lob attempt. Let's check this one. Oh, man, come on. He might have touched him with a fingertip. First one will fall in for Barnes. And I tell you, hit the wrong button. Might be good if I hit the right button. And hits both. 42-25, your score. Perelku trapped. He's trapped. He's got to pass out, and then he passes right towards Barnes. Barnes on the spin around, back and around towards the Farmers. Farmers puts it up, and that'll be in. And here we go. So things like Spartans pass across to Mason with the ball. Over towards Barker. Barker puts it up for two, misses. Tanner comes down with the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball as they both hit the deck. And it will stay with BPC. Conley underneath the basket. So they pass towards Osmond. Goes left side, gets the screen by Barker. On the roll, Barker on the pickup, misses. Tanner on the foul. Two shots coming for Kleindienst. They'll call, looks like Jack Gronwald with the foul. First shot for Tanner. That'll fall. Strode back in the game, as well as Kyle Litchfield and Chandler Wiesand. Second shot for Tanner will miss. Barker getting the rebound.
Barnes laughing it off right now.
I mean, it's getting a little chippy down there.
Yeah.
I don't think Barker meant to fall into him. Conley looking to pass out, and they'll take a timeout. Oh, they'll call the offensive foul. Never mind. Pass back. That is Jake with the ball. 1:32 remaining. Farmington with the ball. Pass down, perfect play, but it's going to be tipped out by Conley. Swings back towards Perelko. Perelko can't get a hold of it. It's tipped around, stolen away by Litchfield. Litchfield down to Morris. Morris for 2.
Driving hard to the back is Conley, but
will be Farmington ball. On the drive. Morse out towards Litchfield. Litchfield's going to drive in, pass down. Shot is up. No shot. There'll be a travel call. 46-26, 49 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. As now the whistles are starting to come out. Starting to drag down. Conley with the ball. He's going to get trapped. Picks it up in the very wrong portion. Timeout taken by Coach Snyder. And if there's a thing you don't want to do is drive down, get across half court, and then pick up the ball right there where you got two men laying down. Can't do anything against the sideline.
Sideline's your worst enemy.
This game brought to you by Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. Also brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is the mainstay of the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old, stop by and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street. Or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurnitureiinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. And finally brought to you by Howell Enterprises. Howell Enterprises and Howell Truck can take your product down the road in your RFR and offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41, south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. Conley in the three-point zone. He's going to take the 2 on the elbow, and that'll fall. That is surprisingly Jalen Conley's first points of the game. As Spartans had a good first half, and then this third quarter's just been downhill stumbling.
How many points do they have in the third quarter so far?
4. That can't be right. We should have 6. I missed a shot somewhere. That would be defensive call. Called on Kyle Litchfield. 46-28. Where did I miss that?
11 seconds to go. You're going to have to try to hit a shot here real soon.
Call pinch, gets 2 screen, puts it up, misses, and can't get the tip, and it's going to be on the ground. Last touch by Tanner. It does not matter. It'll be the end of the third quarter. 46-28. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we get set for the fourth quarter here on TSSR, as the Farmers take on the Spartans.
Not sure if that was a jump ball or
What is
it's a
going
foul.
on? There we go. Hey, it finally switched over. I hit the switch to the fourth quarter 7 times, and it did not do anything. I don't even know what's going on with this system. On the ground as Barker can't get it, as it'll go out on Barker. Bushnell fans didn't pay attention to see who it was going out on. Here we go. Spartans should have 3, 4. There we go. 46-28. Should have everything set. Look, drive left side, open lane. Barely any defense. He misses it. Osmond Perelku drives through, splits the 2 defenders. That's going to be stolen away from behind him. Back out, wide open lane. Morse for 2, and tried to dunk. Couldn't really get it. It was a layup with a little kiss at the end. Perelku will get called for the foul driving. 7-20. We got a 20-point differential here. Three shot will fall for Dalton Strode. (48-31). Drive, baseline, puts it up, blocked away by Tanner Kleindenst. Conley into the quarter, Strode for 3. That one will miss. Kleindenst has it ripped around, and it's going to be a jump ball. It will stay with BPC. He had possession of the ball, and his arm was whipped around like a chicken wing trying to keep a hold of it.
I think that's a wrestling move, not a basketball move.
I meant like an actual chicken wing. You should know what it looks like.
Hey, there's a wrestling move called a chicken wing.
I know, I know. Drive out towards the left side. Conley with the ball. He's going to try and get it around. They'll call the foul. 16 fouls, so 1-1. Excuse me, 7th.
And the Spartans will go into the bonus.
Allman coming back into the game, switching out with Barker, as well as Rylan Barton. Ezra Mason back in the game as well. Conley on the first leg, misses, rebounded by Barnes. Gets across half court. Drives inside, back up top. They're just going to keep on passing it around. Drive of Barnes, back out. 3 for Morse. Misses, rebounded by Mason. As they're trying to get across half court. He's got a wall of arms to get through, and he gets hacked from behind, and that'll be 2 shots upcoming for Tanner.
Farmers getting up there in fouls. You don't want to get into the double bonus this late in the game.
18 fouls. 2 shots upcoming for Kleindenst. Missed the first. Yeah, free throws. Just name of the game. You got to hit them. Second shot for Tanner will fall. (48-32). Drive, back cut, as they'll be able to save it. It's a little pitch and catch there. Back around up top. Open 3 for Taylor, misses. Once again, tipped. Back out towards Taylor. Taylor going to go for a pass. Tipped and stolen away by Kleindenst. Tanner loses that one, but a defensive foul. You know, it's not even like it's a fouling issue I can complain about. It just seems like these things that they're getting away with when it was 7-7.
Yeah.
Now they're calling it now that it's a 20-point game. First shot will miss by Tanner, rebounded by Alleman. They'll fight for it on the ground, back out towards Strode. And it's Conley. Conley for three. That'll miss. Tipped around. Barnes got it. Barnes going to go for a dunk. Conley don't even try. And Conley with the block, and they'll call the foul. Number 11 cussing somebody out over there. He's I don't know if he was cussing somebody out or just screaming. Man, he was agitated. Conley, man, dude. It's one of those things where you probably don't even want to attempt a shot at that point, a block at that point, because you know he's going to dunk it. He's going to go for the dunk. He'll switch Huffman with Tanner, but of all the attempts, pretty nice try. Pretty nice try. Got to give him credit. As he hits it. Conley with the ball. Skip pass towards Huffman. Huffman turns around, puts it up, and that'll be in. Back out, 3-ball. That'll be off. Gets the rebound in front of two Spartan players just standing. Gets in, shot is up, and that'll be good for Gage Rankin. (52-34), back in towards Alleman, down for Huffman. Huffman for two, misses. He gets his own rebound. He's going to put it back up, misses. Tipped out by Conley, and we'll stay with the Farmers.
4:28 to go.
This game brought to you by Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year, or $38 per year for 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. Also brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and of course pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101.
Conley not happy with that foul.
And the second one will fall.
And timeout will be called, I think, by the Farmers.
So we'll take a quick break as well on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 53-34. Can't read today, apparently. 4:11 as they start the clock inside. Shot from Huffman. That'll be off. tipped around, and it's going to be rebounded by the Farmers. Drive, they're going to throw up a lob, and that'll be in. Shot is up, and he gets hit square in the face on the attempt. They'd called off the shot. They had blown the whistle 2 seconds after.
The Farmers were looking for that dunk all night, and they finally got it.
Osmond Perelko able to get back up. They'll send Caden Palm in just to make sure he's okay. Who's going to shoot? Everybody wants to know because Osmond is hurt. Palm will come in and shoot. First shot for Caden Palm. Will be in. Second opportunity at the line. He'll hit both. 55-36. .340 remaining. Drive. He'll lose the ball. Will go towards BPC. Man, I don't get how anybody is wearing jeans and a sweatshirt and a coat at this point.
I'm sweating up wearing just a t-shirt.
Oh my gosh. Back out, stolen away, but he's gonna have to pass it into the middle. Huffman able to go around, but it's gonna be a travel. They won't. Timeout taken by timeout taken by BPC. So the Spartans will keep the ball. Could have done a full, cha-cha slide there apparently with the ball. They say he didn't have it. Is he rolling up and down around?
To the left. Take it back now, y'all.
It's a good thing you didn't go into a music career. Well, this game's brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all of your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow the Facebook page for daily updates. Grover and Mary Jo Counter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. 55-36. We've still got 3:15 remaining in this one. Palm taking the ball out. They'll pass it up towards Allman.
And they'll say that it's Farmington's ball.
Coach Snyder not liking that at all.
Coach Snyder is not in the best of mood tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to make an executive decision and say we won't ask for him to have an interview.
Unless he...
I doubt that he is going to want to. Oh, man. As around, it's going to be driving left side, gets around, shot is up, and that one is in for Zach Taylor. Pass over, tipped around, puts the ball up, reverse won't work for Mason.
I'll give credit to Farmington. They're definitely playing till the clock reaches 0. You always like to have that within a good team.
Full line change set for BPC as there'll be a hand check called. And here comes the line change for Farmington. So out there for BPC looks like Braden Barker, Nate Kramer. alongside Peyton Mason, Gavin Pemble, and Francisco. Number 22. With the ball is Owen Morse. Up there with Jarrett Fauser, alongside Chandler Wizen and Jace Crawford. Drives inside, picks the ball up. Kramer and Barker fighting for it. Barker comes up with it. 2:01 remaining, 57-36 your score. Drive right side out to Francisco. Back high pass to Gavin Pemble. Gavin step back long two, that'll miss. Barker fighting for the ball, and so is Nate Kramer. Will be a jump ball going towards Farmington. 1:46 remaining. Back out to the left side, drives inside. Wizen's going to put it up and gets the foul. 2 shots upcoming. First shot. That one will rattle out left side. Misses both. It's going to be tipped around. Nobody grabbing it. Finally, Barker comes down. Hands it off to Peyton Mason. Mason to Francisco. He's going to drive baseline, puts it back over, and stolen away by Jace Crawford. Gets the screen, baseline tipped out by Nate. It will stay with the Farmers. Perelcook back in the game. He'll switch out with Braden Barker.
1:02 to go.
Inside. Shot is up, and that'll fall for Jace Crawford. Back out to Francisco. He's going to pass over towards Nate. Hit the three. Hit the three. Come on, buddy. Shot is up, and that one will fall. Peyton Mason. Tell you, by the end of the year, Nate has to have at least one. Has to get at least 1 3. As it'll be a fouled call. I think they'll call it on Peyton Mason.
We forgot to mention that the Farmers are now in the bonus.
Oh, yeah. Yes, they are. Didn't think it'd be important, I guess. 24 seconds remaining. First one will fall. Second shot will miss. Rebounded by Kramer. Mason drives inside, pass out. Gavin Pemble for 3. .60-41. That'll be your final here at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll take a quick break and be back for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor postgame show right after this.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
And welcome back to the final here at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 60-41 on the post-game show, brought to you. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong ad. I don't even know how that happened. Brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to come on nice water cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. Can't get it done tonight. 60-41, your final lead scorer for Farmington with 20, Logan Morse, followed by Gage Rankin with 10, 8 for Zach Taylor. It's like 5 for Kintre Barnes, 3 for Jake Gronwald, 2 for Sam Gronwald, and 2 for Jace Crawford, and 1 for Owen Morse. For the Spartans, 8 for Tanner Kleindens, 8 for Dalton Huffman, 6 for Dalton Strode, 3 for Gavin Pemble, 2 for Ezra Mason, 2 for Jalen Conley, 3 for Carter Alleman, 2 for Osmond Perelku, 2 for Peyton Mason, 2 for Braden Barker, and 1 for Caden Palm. That'll be your final here at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Farmers take down the Spartans in Bushnell, and we thank you for watching and hope to see you next time here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.